Welcome back to Alliance War. It's Season 38, War 12. 4 Loki is facing PBT. I'm going to be bringing in a team of Miguel and rhulk. That's right. We're going to close this season using my two favorite champions. And so hopefully the season will end on a positive note for yours truly, and I'll get through these fights clean. All right. First up, we have Wong on path 2A. Wong is not conduit, and the only thing about this node is these stupid placebo buffs. So, easy fight for Miguel. And the best part about using Miguel here is that because of the wither that I get from my anti-venom synergy, because Lord knows that's the only reason to use anti-venom, I'm going to be able to do this fight and keep Wong under a bar of power just by doing the standard Miguel cheese. Pay no attention to the fact I just got parried and hit. That's really the only mistake I make in this fight. I bait an SP1, and now Wong will never get over bar power. We'll just use our ruptures to get him down, and we don't have to worry about any of the Wong stink eyes applying to any future fights with Miguel. So yeah, one up, one down. Next up, we have this King Groot. King Groot, you're going to play the same way as if you play a Masochism or a Conflictor, because the Wither's going to get eaten right off the bat. The Fury is going to take it right away. And so I popped a power start 1, advanced power boost, whatever you want to call it. And my goal is just to get back up to a special 2, throw it when he's in his regen phase, and then the Wither will stick, and then the fight is essentially over. So we're going to bait the special 1. We're going to wait for this Fury cycle to conclude, and as soon as this Fury cycle concludes, we'll be getting the Wither back, and essentially, for all practical purposes, eating the fight. So yeah, all right. Regen up, special 2, Wither, and fight over. Let's hit the fast forward. Okay, so at this point in time, you're just doing your normal Miguel strategy. Who cares if he has the Furies up? You'll hit him to block. The Furies will eat the ruptures, but it doesn't ultimately matter because it just, you transition him back into the regen phase faster. Regen, he's not going to because of the sick and tired node. And let me just say for the record that I am so fucking happy that Conduit is going to go bye-bye. I am over Conduit. Yeah. Tired of planning for it, tired of doing it. All right, next up, we have this ManThing on 22, which is the Hazard Shift, Incinerate, and Shock. Originally, I planned to give myself an Odin buff for this particular fight, but then I realized that ManThing would just eat the Odin buff. So the better strategy is just to back off when he's in the shock phase and only hit him in the incinerate phase. I turned off dexterity for this fight. I didn't put on any of the recoil tree. Didn't think I needed it. I just dumped the extra points into greater strength just to jack up rhulk's attack a little bit. That way I wouldn't have to be switching masteries between my rhulk and my Miguel fights. So this fight is slow, but it is super safe. Because, again, I'm only going to be hitting this dude when he's in his incinerate phase, and then during the shock phase, I'm just going to be blocking and parrying. Pretty simple stuff, actually. I know other BGs tried other options for this fight. I maintain, obviously, that rhulk is the top option. We get a sweet special 3 here. I'm not going to be doing a tremendous amount of damage with the special 3. I will do some nice damage from the incinerate here, which, you know, it's pretty dope. Just take the special 2 on the block. Yeah, rhulk's just going to smash him down. He's a beautiful, beautiful man. Not really much else to say. I didn't speed up this fight because I thought it was a showcase for my boy. And, I speed up a lot of Miguel fights. I haven't... I try not to speed up the rhulk fights. It makes him angry, and you don't want to make him angry. All right, next up, we're going to move to path 1B. First up is this infamous Iron Man. There's absolutely nothing to this fight. So, yeah, I dueled it just to make certain that there were no problems Migueling infamous Iron Man. And spoiler alert, there's not. So we're just going to go straight into the normal Miguel cycle. Yeah, he'll proc some regens. That's the nodes on this path. But, again, with the sick and tired mechanic, it doesn't really matter. I don't know what I'm going to do next season when I can't just cheese every fight with Miguel. I guess I'll... Excuse me. I guess the answer is I'm going to die a lot more. Which should be fun for the channel, because who doesn't love watching me get my face planted in the ground? Yeah. This fight's nothing. All right, next we're going to move on to Peni. Not going to lie, part of the reason I assigned myself this path was because of this Peni. Because I have to fight Peni with Miguel every war. Long-time stands of the channel know that I'm going to hunt her all over the map. I don't care what path you put her on. I'm going to Miguel it. And so let's do this thing. It's just beautiful to watch, isn't it? I used to say this season that these fights were boring. But now I've just decided they're beautiful. I guess because I know that I'm not going to probably be doing a lot of these, if any of these next season, depending upon if Miguel gets banned a lot. I don't know. But yeah, there it is. Final Peni beatdown of the season. Next we have this thing. This node is a pain in the ass. DLL tries to make me do this fight with Omega because we see Thing on 46 and SSX all the time. I hate doing it with Omega. I'd much rather do it with Miguel. So I start off the fight with a heavy just to get the extra debuff. Then I can start applying the ruptures. I do get my dumbass backed into a corner pretty early in this fight when I don't need to. And then I also make one other mistake here wherein I miscount Thing's rock stacks right here. Boom, trigger the unstoppable. Not great. Fortunately, I was able to realize it right away, so I didn't eat that special one to the face. I was able to block it, which is great. But once I get myself out of the corner, then I can just start the normal Miguel stuff where I'm just hitting into his block until he gets over a bar power, bait the special, and then I can hit him normally. So yeah, this fight is really, really, really easy. The problem with this fight is the insane regen on the node. But again, sick and tired deals with that. So next season, I'll probably have to Omega this stupid shit, which I'm not happy about. All right. Conflictor Doom, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you again. Not surprised to see you here. And this fight goes better than last war. I don't fuck up the Conflictor like I did last time, so that's good. I'm going to dex the special 1, unlike last time. That's also good. And, yeah, now it's just about getting to the special 2 and getting the Wither back up. So he's going to throw his special 1 here with his aura up, and I'm going to throw the special 2, even though he has the aura. I'll eat the face slap. I'll take that damage. That's fine. Number 1, I'm not pushing him to a special 2. Don't have to deal with that block penetration nonsense or the threats of the incinerate. I'll eat 1 slap to the face. I'll trade that for the Wither, because once I do, again, the fight is over. And so that was a calculated decision by me. I actually intentionally threw it into the aura, knowing that he would block the last hit of the SP2. I just didn't figure it would do enough damage to kill me, and it would achieve its maximum goal, which is ending the fight. Is by getting the Wither. And so Wither's up, fight's over. Now we're just going through the motions. It's like a couple that knows they've broken up, but they haven't actually pulled the trigger yet. That's most of this fight. So Doom dead. All right, last fight of the war and the season for Clown. It's a Mangog on 54. Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing that I always do. Start off the fight with 3 parry heavies for the 3 exhaustions. Except in this fight, I don't do a great job of managing Mangog's power all that well. And I'm actually going to allow him to throw enough special 1s that I'll trigger his rage unstoppable by getting him over 10 rage counters. But I knew that was likely to happen by this point in time in the fight. And so as you can see here, I have enough for special 2. I am not going to throw it. I'm going to instead wait until I have to bait another special 1, get him unstoppable, and then I'll just special intercept to remove the unstoppable. And that's enough also to kill it. You'll see that here in a moment. But 8-0 this war. I think I ended up at like 91-3 for the season. Pretty good. I had the one bad war and the bad boss fight, but other than that, I had a clean slate. So yeah, hopefully 4 Loki pulls out the victory. See you in the next life, chat.